For better or for worse, for richer or for poorer. A great financial future starts by saving money wherever you can, especially for Claire and Jeff Myers. Married almost 2 years, they just bought a house and are now starting a family.
It's a really nice neighborhood. There's lots of people moving here, young families,
And it's gonna be a lot of work for someone.
Well, I'm gonna help you. I wanna help. I want a
Babe,
house and a yard.
I don't wanna be in, the yard on a Saturday in the heat.
I'm gonna help though.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna help.
The yard is one of their concerns. But Claire and Jeff also told us, with so many chores to be done, time together is becoming limited, and they need help to plan ahead.
So now that we have a house, we can start working on the nursery. I mean, look how cute these are.
Yeah, they're cute.
In fact, I'm 4 months along.
I mean, buying a house and starting a family, it's a really big decision.
Babe, that's why we're planning. He's freaking out again.
We've got Claire and Jeff covered. Operation Build is going to show them some ways to make both of these newlywed issues so much easier to deal with. And we've got some surprises in mind. This is the story of Claire and Jeff. So this is your first home. How does it feel?
We're thrilled. I mean, the process was pretty long. We were looking at houses that were at a budget and, stuff that...
We're excited. When we were going through other neighborhoods, we found this one, and it was perfect.
Yeah, and the neighborhood is older, and I love that. Like, that's something that I've always had an appreciation for.
Well, I think this is the perfect starter home. You've got so much space.
That was the selling point for me. I wanted a yard where the kids could play when we have a family.
Where I can put a tiki hut and a spa.
He's getting ahead of himself again.
Well, the first person we wanted Claire and Jeff to meet is Operation Build team member Mark Chisholm. He's got an amazing resume. Mark is a third-generation certified arborist, expert rope climber, and tree physiologist. His expertise in tree care has made him a sought-after consultant around the world.
Hi, Mark Chisholm, certified arborist and world champion tree climber here with your Stihl Arborist Pro Tip.
So Mark, tell me about your adventures as a tree climber and all-around thrill seeker.
Well, I'm a third-generation arborist from New Jersey. I've been doing tree work pretty much my whole life. 21-time state New Jersey champion tree climber and a world champion tree climber as well. And now I travel around teaching people to do what I do all over the world on behalf of Stihl. The tree behind me, we have a tree with a dead top. We can't fit it in the space we want to fell it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, secure the tree with a pull line, and we're going to make a topping cut that I like to use in most situations when I'm above the ground.
Wow, that's really impressive. So tell me a little bit about an arborist and what you do.
Well, an arborist is someone that cares for trees. We prune them, we cable them, brace them, try to keep them healthy. And we're also ones that call in when something goes wrong, a tree gets hazardous, it's dead, you gotta take it down. And on the other side of things, we also are good to consult with when you want to plant a tree in your yard and figure out what goes good where.
So why would somebody call a man with your credentials?
For safety reasons, as soon as your feet have to leave the ground, you should call a pro. We're trained to work at height. It makes sense that you call in someone who's trained to do so. There's electrical conductors up in where the trees grow, trees leaning over houses, over roadways. All of this stuff is something that you really need to call a pro for.
Well, let's hope that we don't run into any of these problems at Jeff and Claire's. And actually, I'd love for you to meet them now.
All right, let's go.
Great. Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Great. Mark, Jeff, and Claire.
How you doing,
Nice
man?
to meet you. Nice to meet you, Claire.
Good. I'm so glad you're here. This is a huge yard, and we got a ton of stuff to do.
Well, let's take a look at what you got.
Awesome.
Oh, this is actually easy to deal with. We're just going to trim this down a little bit, neaten it up, take out some of the dead parts, and you're going to like what it looks like. It's a nice separation here. Let's go take a look by the house.
This thing right here, this Colossia, is just out of control, and
This is another easy fix. We're going to trim it back, get it away from the structure. Same thing with the palm tree here.
This there?
It's too close to the house. We cut it back a little bit, we raise it up a little bit, and you're going to like what it looks like.
I don't know the guy that planted that, but I think it was me. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I think we'll just neaten up around the entranceway a little bit. All this stuff, again, it's going to be something that's easy to fix, and you're going to like. It's going to look a lot neater and a lot more clean.
That makes sense, yeah. you know, I hate this tree, but it hides the speakers, so I kind of keep it there.
That is
and then
fine.
this to me is like a huge ordeal because there's spikes.
Yeah.
And this is a Sylvester palm.
All right, so I think we've got a pretty good idea of what needs to be done here. And Mark, you know that Claire and Jeff want to actually take care of most of the property themselves. So do you have any recommendations?
Well, I think the Stihl Lightning battery system would be perfect here.
That sounds great. You guys, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Mark, and we'll be right back after this. To protect plants and flowers during drought conditions, use mulch around the base of the plants. Claire and Jeff are first-time homebuyers tackling a big project that's new to them, landscaping a yard. Operation Build has invited professional arborist Mark Chisholm over to show them best practices.
All right, so I guess you guys are looking for some tools that are gonna help make your chores a little bit faster and easier so it doesn't take such a huge chunk out of your weekend.
I remember when I was growing up, like my dad would haul the big lawnmower out with the smell of the gas and stuff like that, and I hated it.
Yeah, and I really don't like the loud noise of mowers and blowers, and I want to make sure we get along with our new neighbors.
Yeah, of course, and so they're gonna love what I brought today. I have a Stihl line of lawn tools that include this hedge trimmer, a string trimmer, we got a blower, we got a mower, and they all work on this Lightning battery system. And it's really, they run so quietly that most of these tools don't even require hearing protection.
Yeah, but do batteries have the power to last the whole job?
Actually, I'm glad you asked because these things are built to do the job. For example, that lawnmower will cut the equivalent of about a half a football field on a single charge. And this string trimmer will go about the distance of 5 football fields.
Really?
You know, and they all take, these hand tools will all use the exact same battery, you know, and it charges really quick and easy, so it makes it even simpler.
Wow, this is great, so I don't have to worry about mixing oil and gas and storing messy products in my garage.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, they have an advantage over corded equipment as well because you don't have to look for outlets, you don't have to drag extension cords all over the yard, and the maintenance is a breeze. Just keep them clean and you're off and running. And over the long haul, you're gonna save a lot of money on the fuel and the maintenance.
Wow, I can't believe how lightweight this is. Honey, you go paint the nursery and I'm gonna do the yard work.
Well, wait, I can't wait to get my hands on that mower.
Let's get our protective gear on and get to work.
All right, sounds great. I was wondering if this battery-powered mower was going to do the entire yard without stopping, and we even have half the battery left.
It's crazy how you can't hear the lawnmower. It's not gonna affect the neighbors or a baby, and there's no fumes coming in the house.
Yeah, and just think, it only took us about an hour, so when you gotta do touch-ups, cleanup's gonna be a breeze.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hey!
This looks fantastic. You guys got it done so fast. Did you have a good time?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that. Now you saved so much money on landscaping. What are you going to do with it?
Probably buy my tiki hut.
I was thinking more about the baby you're planning for.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have some high-tech medical advice for Jeff and Claire. Stay with us. Healthy trees provide a cool, shaded canopy for your lawn, so there's less need for watering. We want to thank Stihl USA for providing those amazing battery-powered lawn tools.